Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side for now. And one of those reality shows that we're doing is Vanderpump Rules. Now I know that I'm a little bit behind because that show's kind of wrapped already, but first of all, it is hot in here. It is 90 degrees, and that's after I had my air going because it was 92 and it's 103 outside. So I can't wait for this to be done so that I can turn that air on because I just took a shower and I'm already sweating. So that's great. Hey, that's great. Anyways, so Vanderpump Rules and Below Deck Med, EMMY consideration. I am gagged. That is so fucking fierce. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you know what? You know who they better fucking thank? If Lisa Vanderpump wins this award for Vanderpump Rules, that bitch better fucking thank Chrissy Teigen. Because I swear to God, she tweets about that shit all the time on Twitter. And you know that shit's never getting canceled. I love it. Good for you. And good for you, Chrissy, for liking something enough that you are going to talk about it all the time on Twitter. That's like me and soaps. Good for you. I fucking love it. I love it. Okay, so on Vanderpump Rules, you know, some days I just feel old. Like today I had a good pole dancing class, but then I'm just so exhausted. I feel like, wow, I'm not 20 years old anymore. You know what I mean? Like I might look like it, but I'm really not 20. I'm twice that. So it's a little bit, you know, it's tough. It's a little tough, a little rough. Okay. So now let's talk about Vanderpump Rules. So this was the first, they've got a 3-part reunion. And this was part 1, okay? And at the reunion already, Jax is like, I'm back together with Brittany. Now, before everyone's like, oh my God. Brittany. You know, Jax seems to understand how bad things had gotten between him and Brittany and how he had been the one to fuck it up. And, you know, he started crying. He's like, you know, I'm really grateful for this girl. And then she started crying. She's like, people don't see why I love him and why I stay with him. You know who I'm dying to know is I'm dying to know what her family thinks of him. For reals, like not because the cameras are on, but for reals. What do you really think of Jax? Her mom, her dad, and her mama. I want to know what they all think of Jax for real. I miss Mama. I love me some Mama. I thought she was great. Okay, anyway, that's a throwback to their show, Jax and Brittany Take Kentucky. Okay, so first of all, I got to give major props to Andy Cohen because that bitch, give her a bone and she's gonna gnaw on that shit until it gets to you. And this is the thing. Right away, she asks James Kennedy, Andy Cohen, sorry. Andy asked James Kennedy about, he said, there's 3 people now that have said that they've slept with you, and that's Gigi, that was last year, and I remember that. And then there was another girl, I don't remember who it was, and it's like, and then there's Logan. And I was like, oh, we're going to go there real quick. Okay. So, and what killed me, and this killed me, was, and listen, in all fairness, whether it's true or not, he's damned if he doesn't, he's damned if he doesn't. If he says, no, it's not true, blah, 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 then the gay people are going to be like, why is it so offensive when people think you're with a man? And if he says, yeah, you know, whatever you want to think, you know, then they're going to be like, he's gay, he's totally gay. I mean, like, he's fucked. He's fucked. I'm sorry. There's no right way out of this, right? It's like a choose your own adventure book. Either one, you're going to be like, and then you get eaten and die. I mean, like, that's pretty much how it goes. So he was like, I know where I put my willy. That's all I care about. And I haven't cheated on Raquel ever. Okay. But he had a really good attitude about the whole thing. You know, they were giving him a hard time, but he didn't really care. And then it turned to, well, first of all, Sorry, I almost dropped my phone. I got so excited, I almost dropped my phone. Okay, so first of all, Scheana, there's apparently this bad blood between Scheana and Lala. Now, here's the thing. Now, last season I didn't really care for Lala. I thought she came off a little harsh, This year, though, I do see the good in Lala, right? And Scheana was basically telling her that she hurt her feelings with her interviews because she was especially harsh. Now, one of the things that she talked about was Scheana being tone deaf. Well, I didn't want to say anything, but it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. And then she cracked on fucking Tom's trumpet playing, which I had forgotten about that, but that was fucking hilarious as well. That was, oh my God, I was dying laughing. Listen, she was not any worse in her interviews than Stassy's been. You know what I'm saying? And everyone loves Stassi, and I love Stassi too. In fact, her podcast might be my favorite podcast. Can you believe that? Straight Up with Stassi might be my favorite podcast. I really enjoy it a lot. I think maybe because I can understand the speed at which she speaks. Whereas my mom was like, but I totally got it. I thought it was great. So anyway, they had some tension between the two of them. And also they had Tom Sandoval talked about him and Ariana were talking about the issues that they're having, and Ariana talked about her body issues, and she got real graphic real quick. She's like, yeah, when he goes down on me, I don't want him to do that, so I tell him to stop. Now, this might be TMI, so Mom, just fast forward to the... But I totally get that. I might be the only man alive. I just don't get that into oral. I really do. I don't. Receiving. I'm just not, it doesn't do anything for me. I hate to break it, but it's just not, I don't know. So I get it. Ariana, I get it. We see each other. Oh, God, I love Bravo. I love Bravo so much, I've got to say, because it has provided me with so many laughs throughout the years, so many. It's a little bit crazy. And Vanderpump Rules, it's been on for 5 years? It's been on for 7 years? I don't know. It's been on for quite some time. So good for them. Good for them. I really hope that they at least get nominated. I hope that them and Below Deck Med both get nominated for Emmys. But for Below Deck Med, I think it would be last season. So, don't you think that they would want to push Below Deck as opposed to Below Deck Med? I don't know. Because they'd both be eligible. I don't know. I'm just dripping in sweat. It reminds me, okay, so there's this Hostess bar in... Japan. Now, Hostess bars are very different than the bars here in the United States. The Hostess bars have girls that work at the bar, but they're not working like working girls, They are actually there just to spend time with you and make you feel good, and not like that. But they're like the modern day geisha, kind of. And there's this one Hostess bar in Tokyo that the girls don't let you touch them at all. And if the guys ask, why can't I touch you? And they always say, because I'm made of sugar and sugar will melt. I fucking love that. Isn't that sassy? I'm like, all right. Girl power. All right. Okay. So at the end of her discussing her body issues, then it kind of segued into Scheana. And how Scheana was obsessed with Rob, who, FYI, so the status of everyone's relationship, Scheana is no longer with Rob. Stassi is no longer with Patrick. And, oh, God, that was the best part of the whole fucking show, that first episode, was I mean, it really became a let's bash Patrick. Especially, and you know who had the worst things to say about him? Lisa Vanderpump. I fucking love that bitch because she was like, he was so rude to me. And the way that he spoke to me and the way that he spoke about Stassi, it really, I mean, like, I was like, yes, bitch, get it. Get it. Ugh. I love her. I love her. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me that she was in that, remember that Lady Gaga music video, GUY, where she had the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She had Lisa Vanderpump, Kyle Richards, Yolanda Foster, Carlton, the witch. You know, they were all, and Kim Richards too. They were all, you know, playing music instruments, and Andy Cohen was God. And then they showed like this like weird Mission Impossible scene with Lisa and Kyle, and they were, I loved that though. That was fierce. What made me think about that was that I thought they played that song when I was in England, and I was like, oh my God, I love this video. I love this video. Because it shows that Lady Gaga loves Bravo too, which is fucking great. Love you, Lady Gaga. So anyways, thank you for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Pump Rules to talk about Vanderpump Rules, or you can also hashtag Drag Race or RPDR to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race. Start your engines. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. And you can give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And you can look around for my Storytime with Angel Benton series. This weekend, I'm totally going to be writing my script that I'm going to say in Japanese. Oh, this is going to be rough, though. I might actually debut the use of the tripod because I can't hold this and read my notes at the same time. It's going to be a little bit much. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for logging on tonight. Have a great night. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.